So, Get in!
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So tonight we're heading back to the Northolme for some Northern Premier League Premier Division action between Gainsborough Trinity versus Hyde United. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as a match day vlog itself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get this video started, I could ask a huge favour from you all if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel and drop the video a like. Whether you're an old or new viewer, any support really does help this channel grow and it's greatly appreciated by me. So let's aim for 30 likes on this video. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So let's start off with the league table then, and after Gainsborough Trinity's first 15 games, they currently find themselves in 16th place out of 22 teams after 7 wins, 2 draws and 6 defeats. However, you have got to take that with a pinch of salt, as they have got at least 5 games on pretty much every team, and some teams have even got 6 or 7 games in hand on. So, like I say, we'll have a better picture once we have caught up on a few of these games in hand. And a good example of them games in hand is their opponents, Hyde United, tonight, who have currently played 21 games, which is 6 more than at Gainsborough Trinity, and are currently in 6th place in the table, which is just outside of the playoffs after 8 wins, 9 draws and 4 defeats so far this season. So Gainsborough Trinity's last result was a 2-1 away win at Lancaster, which means the last 3 games they have won by 2 goals to 1, and they have won the last 5 games in a row, and they have only lost 1 of the last 13 games in all competitions, which was a 1-0 loss to League 2 team Harrogate Town in the FA Cup, which they are 3 divisions above them. So obviously I think the main talking point this season has been their cup runs, not just the FA Cup but the FA Trophy as well, reaching the second round of the FA Cup, beating several higher teams including the likes of Darlington and Boston to get to that stage. And in the FA Trophy they're also doing really well in that. They're still in that, and they are in the 4th round currently after beating National League North, Chester and Rushall Olympics, and now they've got a tie against top of the National League York City at home, so that should be a cracking game. So like I say, they're not that high up the table, but it is understandable with the amount of games in hand they have got. Obviously you would rather have the point than the games in hand, but they have done well so far. Like I say, this cup run hasn't, and extra games hasn't really affected their form at the minute, so they'll be able to keep that going for as long as they can and climb the table. And as for Hyde United, their last result was a 1-1 draw at home to Gainsborough, so they have drawn the last 2 games and they're actually unbeaten in the last 9 games. So like I say, they are only 2 points outside of the playoffs, so we're going along very nicely at the minute with this unbeaten streak. And like I say, they always are a team who's there or thereabouts in the playoff spots, so they're not far away now, so they'll be wanting to hopefully get a win tonight and cement their place in the top 5 and keep that run going to climb as high up the table as possible. So in the previous meetings between these 2 clubs, we were in the same league last year, and the first meeting finished in a 2-2 draw with Gainsborough Trinity winning the second meeting by 4 goals to 1. So I think that brings me on to my score prediction for today. So Gainsborough going to win the 6th game in a row, or Hyde United going to go unbeaten in 10 games. My prediction is it's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to go for Gainsborough. I think they're, in really good form at the minute. Obviously Hyde are as well, but I think Gainsborough really are riding off this cup momentum, and I think they're going to do it, and I think they're going to get their 4th 2-1 win in a row. So obviously I'm going to go for Gainsborough Trinity 2, Hyde United 1. Anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts then. So it's been a couple of months since I've been to the Northolme, so I'm looking forward to getting back tonight. So I think it's time to head down there. So without further ado, let's head on down to the Northolme and see how today's game goes. Oh, run away. Come on, Trinity. Oh, talk. Oh, that's too easy. Get him. Love a ball through. Good ball. Okay. Oh.
Please, I'm missing Peter Wright. Hold on. What's the actual? We were going to go again, but it obviously was short.
Go on. Nice. That's good. Oh, save.
Our own teams, it's a little bit easier to have someone there who gets the madness. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing.
Half time. 1-1.
Should have changed now, something for Sunday.
So no, I'm trying to sing. Yeah, he's gone to warm up with the subs now.
One sec. Go on. Ah, he's getting offside. Or a foul or something. Oh! Oh! Come! Oh! Oh no! Good effort. I'm not sure.
Get up!
Oh! Oh, get it! Come on. Anyway. Here we go for 2-1.
Get him!
Get him! Who else but Decal? Full time 2-1 at New Trinity. Okay, so it's now the next morning, and at full time it finished Gainsborough Trinity 2, Hyde United 1. And if you want to win some money, just put a 2-1 bet on Gainsborough Trinity to win, because they've now won the last 4 games 2-1, and it's a good win. That Hyde are a very, very good team for this level. I mean, I'm expecting them to be in and around the playoffs come at the end of the season. Same with Gainsborough as well, to be fair. They're going through these games in hand very, very nicely, and obviously it's going to be hard playing, 2 games a week, but for most weeks, but certainly handling it very well at the minute, and that is now their 6th win in a row, and that ends Hyde's 9-game unbeaten streak as well. And yeah, they didn't have the best of starts, to be fair. A bit of a fumble at the back for the first goal, but then they responded pretty well and made it 1-1, and then about 20 minutes from time they got a penalty, which Declan Howe of course converted. And yeah, a bit of a back and forth game, pretty even game in my opinion, but like I say, Gainsborough did very, very well to get the win there, especially with conditions changing about half an hour from time. Not easy to play in a bit of wind and rain as well. But yeah, they handled it well and got a very, very big win. I mean, come end of season, when you look back at it, that'll be a big win for Gainsborough Trinity. And like I say, Hyde will bounce back. They're doing well at the minute, and I fully expect them to be up there at the end of the season. So yeah, a good night overall. Good to be back at the Northolme for the first time in a while. So yeah, good luck to both teams going forwards, and I'm sure the reverse game will be a very big game indeed back at Hyde. So until the next video, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and drop video a like whether you're an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated, and it really helps the channel grow. And also remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is going to be on the Saturday, as we're back to the EcoPower Stadium for Doncaster Rovers versus Tranmere Rovers. So until then, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.